Hi everyone, it's Jen with Food It's What I Do. Today we are going to do my family's stuffed artichoke recipe. I have been waiting to do this recipe for artichokes to come into season because when they do, you get these beautiful, beautiful large artichokes. I like to get the ones that are pointy, not the balls. The pointy ones are just better for stuffing in my opinion. So here we go, let's get started. First, let's trim off the stem so they sit nicely on your plate. We're gonna cut off the top and then all the little pointy tips of the leaves. I also like to remove the bottom leaves, the smaller ones. They tend to be a little bit on the bitter side. Now let's wash them, and while we wash them, I try to open it up, loosen it up a little so I have room for all my stuffing. Now let's make our stuffing mixture. Super easy, just a few ingredients. I have about a cup of Italian seasoned panko breadcrumbs. I'm gonna add a half a cup of Parmesan cheese and about a quarter teaspoon of garlic. Mix that all up, and then we're going to spoon in to each leaf a little bit of our mixture. I try to get it towards the bottom so when you take a bite, you have all the stuffing in that nice little bite. Now that we have them all stuffed, let's drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top and get them into our pot. Now you'll see that I have a rack at the bottom of my pot. This is to keep our artichokes elevated so they don't sit in that water and get soaked during the steaming process. Now I have a good high rack here because we are gonna cook these, steam them for a good hour. This size artichoke is going to take a good hour to steam. If you have a smaller artichoke, it might not take that long, so just make sure that you test them out if you have smaller ones before that hour mark. So the key is you wanna make sure that you have enough water to get you through that hour. If you don't, just make sure you go back and check that water level and keep adding more water if need be. You don't wanna burn your pot. So while our artichokes are steaming, let's make our garlic aioli. I don't do the egg yolk. I don't think it's necessary. We're just gonna whip up a quick garlic aioli. It tastes just as good without it, so let's just get going. Here we have about a cup of mayonnaise into my small food processor, and I do about 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. Take some out if it's too much for you, or add if you like more garlic. This is definitely a personal preference. And then as you blend it up, I drizzle a good half a lemon until I get the right consistency. Add some red chili flakes and some pepper to taste, and there you have a perfect little dip for your artichokes. So after the hour, I sometimes put my artichokes in the oven for a good 10 minutes at 375 just to crisp up those tops. This is a good thing to do at your friend's house if you're bringing over an appetizer. Just tell them that you're gonna pop your appetizer in their oven for a quick 10 minutes before you serve, and it will be a perfect little appetizer for your party. Or do all of this ahead of time and then pop them in the oven just to heat up and crisp up the top right before dinner if you want to get all your prep work done earlier and not have so much of a fuss during dinner time. So now that you have your artichoke and aioli, just take off a leaf and enjoy. It's perfect. I hope you guys try this recipe. If you do, please leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. I'm trying to build my channel here, so any comments, likes, and subscribes is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy.